Ever since my sophomore year at high school, I have had a dream to become an agronomist. I am currently attending South Dakota State to achieve this goal. Today I'm going to talk about 3 things that have shaped and molded me into the man I am today. 1. I love my God. 2. I like to tinker with things. And 3. I love my home. For the first item, I have a cross. This cross I received from my family after confirmation. God has always been there for me, and so has my church at Faith Lutheran. Without this church, I don't know if I would have a direction today. But since I had this church, I have achieved my goal of attending South Dakota State and am currently working towards my agronomy degree. Now for my second item, I have a wrench. And the reason I chose this wrench is because I believe I'm good at tinkering with things, like pulling them apart, putting them back together, just to make them run again. I even had an idea of becoming maybe a mechanic or a welder one day, but I decided maybe I'm just too lazy, or I just didn't want to do physical labor my entire life. Now for my third item, I have a picture of my farm. The reason I chose this picture is because I love my home, I love my family, and there's no other place like it. I plan on returning to this farm one day and becoming one of the top seed salesmen or a really good agronomist. I believe I was raised right on this farm, and I want to raise my kids the same way. Now for the bag I chose a worn out South Dakota State bag. The reason I chose this is because I love attending South Dakota State and can't wait to go back. Now today I have talked about I love my God, I like to tinker with things, and I love my home. Even though I haven't become an agronomist yet, I believe my life is leading me in the right direction to become an agronomist. And I have the right people at my side. I am Colton Doran, and this is my life. And some of the people in my life I have are actually in my audience. My grandma Lois, my dad Steve, and my grandpa Ronnie.
Yeah.